Good morning, everybody. If you can, cut your cameras on. Love to see your beautiful faces. You know, we're a team here, so I love to see your beautiful faces. If you can, if you cannot, I understand. That's absolutely fine. But please make sure what you can do as I teach this today. I'd like for you, if you can, to go through it with me. Okay, go through it with me so you can actually learn it. I don't want you just taking notes. I want you to be able to apply it as we go through it, which will be a lot better for you for your learning purposes. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, and today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be teaching you how to use a Transamerica Illustrator. Okay, so with the Transamerica Illustrator. And I want you to learn this so eventually so you can teach it, because I need more people to be able to teach this class. And that's the whole purpose. Okay, that's the whole purpose of a lot of you guys being here, because most of you on here are not new. I don't think the people that I have that are new that are supposed to be on here are not on here. But it's okay, because I think we all get better at this. Their illustration software is a little bit tricky compared to Nationwide. And but I'm gonna go through with you guys. Okay, so here we go. So first thing you got to do is get to their website. And their website, what I do is it's that right there, whatever that all that is. But I just type in Transamerica Premier Life into Google. That's how I get there. Okay? Into Google. So that's what I do. I type that in there. And then, of course, you can click it. I already have it pulled up, though. All right, but that's what you do. You type that in there. Okay, so as you're doing it, go through this with me. I want you guys to do this. Okay? Then from there, you got to go ahead and register. You got to register yourself. So you click register. And if you're already appointed with them, it's super simple to get this registration done. Okay? You let them know that you're a representative. After you hit your representative, click continue. And then I'll ask you for your tax ID number and your email that you went ahead and got appointed with them with. So do me a favor. If you're not already registered with them, let me know in the chat, and I'm going to give you guys like 3 or 4 minutes to get registered. And I want you to go through this with me as I do it, so you can learn it. Please let me know in the chat, like, hey, I haven't registered yet, but I am appointed with them. I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Okay. Is everyone already registered? And have a username and password with them? Okay, cool. So if that's the case, who's not? Yes, sir. I have not put appointed. Okay, then you gotta create one real quick. Create one real quick. Okay. After you register, you just go ahead and you sign in. Just gonna sign in, so I'm already saved in here. To be honest with you guys, I don't even know my username and password. My wife does. No idea what it is, but it's saved on my computer. So thank you, Jesus, because it would have been bad if it would have said decline. Oh shoot! All right. So from there, after you register and you're signed in, what you do in order to get to the illustration software is you go to resources. That's the first thing you do. You got to go to resources, and their software is a little bit different. Meaning that you can't download it onto your computer like you can with Nationwide, or what you can with even Prudential, or you can with PacLife, or you can with Symetra. So most companies you can download their software. Transamerica makes you log in to their website to use their software. Okay. So we're going to go to resources. From there, we're going to go down where it says web-based tools. Web-based tools, and we're going to click My Transware Illustration Software. Okay, we're going to go to, again, Resources, Web-Based Tools, My Transware Illustration Software. You're going to go ahead and click that. Okay, and then it's going to say Launch. Launch My Transware. And we're going to click Launch My Transware. Okay. So from there, where it says Select Product, we'll click the first one where it says Index Universal Life. Select Products. We'll click that. Okay, now it brings us to this window. Now, can everybody see the software on here?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Larry.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll use somebody. Let's do, she wanna retire. Okay, that'll be her name. She wanna retire. All right, and what we'll do is, of course, we'll just enter in the simple date of birth. So this person's gonna be, let's say, 10. I'm gonna just use my date of birth. 10/20/1987. So they're 33. And we'll have them be in, since I live in Texas, we'll use Texas. Okay, and it'll be a female. It's not going to be a Tyler, it's going to be a Tyra. A Tyra. Okay. Now, typically, I don't really ever do preferred elite. You know, if you want to, you can. Depending upon how healthy the person is. And here's the thing, too, ladies and gentlemen. You can always do what's called a field underwriter. Like, you can get the underwriting requirements from the companies. They will email them to you. All you have to do is ask them. And then based upon the difference between preferred elite, preferred plus, preferred non-tobacco, a lot of this time it's the BMI. Let me be completely honest with you. It's the BMI, their body mass index, how tall they are and their weight, right? That matters to a insurance company quite a bit. And then what also takes into account, which is huge, is going to be their blood pressure. Their blood pressure is a big deal. You have very high blood pressure, you have a higher chance of having some type of health issue later on in life. So if they have a good BMI and they got good blood pressure, in which you don't know their blood pressure just by looking at them, but usually when they're fit their body index mass, their blood pressure is not going to be too high. Does that make sense to everybody? Because of course, the bigger you are, the higher your blood pressure typically is. Okay, so only reason I'm just saying that is that you can determine what you pick here. I'm gonna go with just preferred plus. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna go where it says here solve. Okay, and how I'm gonna change this is this: my death benefit option. We're gonna change it to increasing. Death benefit option increasing. To hit that. Next, where it says solve, we're going to go ahead and do this. Target phase / income stream solve. You're going to hit target phase / income stream solve. Okay, and then click it. So I go guideline, increasing death benefit, then target phase, income stream solve. What it's doing for us is the software is going to determine what the death benefit amount is for us. Okay? And it's also going to solve for income stream later on. Next thing we're going to do is hit premium specifications. Premium specifications. Am I going too fast? Is everyone okay with this?
I'm good.
Okay. Everyone else is good? I only heard one person. And I know Christina's a sharp cookie, so I know she's good.
I'm good.
All right, thank you. All right, so from there, we'll change the mode to monthly. We'll change the mode to monthly, premium mode, monthly. And all you do from there is just start adding in what you want them to put. So let's just say she can start with $500 a month for the first 1 to 3 years. After that, let's have her do $700 for the next 3 years after that. And then let's go to $1,000. From that period until the age, let's just say age 70. Okay? Now, you can do whatever you want. If you want them to retire at 64, put to 64. You want them to retire at 72, put 72. All right? Retirement age has went up. Most people are not going to retire at 64. Unfortunately, some will if they got started early. Okay? Let's just say this person did it. So she was putting 500, then 700, then 1,000. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Who actually has it pulled up on their computer and doing it as I go about it? Okay, awesome, Christina.
I do.
I'm trying.
Awesome. He said, I'm trying. Let's get you. I'm gonna run more than one scenario, so don't worry, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna run more than one, and for those of you who came on a little bit late, I'm gonna go back to the very beginning and teach you how I got here. Okay. All right. So from there, next, we're gonna go to where it says Plan Specifications. We're gonna click that. Okay. Usually, what I do is I change this to about 1,000, and all that is I'm just trying to get the most cash out the policy. I'm trying to get the most cash at the policy. You can even put to $1. You do what you want to do. Okay, but I usually just do to 1,000. Okay, income stream options or income options. We're going to start the income at 71. Okay, income at 71. Policy changes. So income's going from 71 to 101. Okay, policy changes. You're going to hit add, and what's going to be the death benefit option. We want this to go from increasing to level at age 71. So if you want them to do a certain age, you have to put that A in front of it. If you don't put the A in front of it, they're taking that as the year. So A, whatever number is the term, is going to be the age. If you just put the number, they're taking that as the year. Everybody following that? That goes for every illustration almost with any company. So if you want it to be age, you put the A in front of it, and then you put the number behind it. If you want it to be the year, like I did up here when it came to them putting in money, 1 to 3 years, they put in 500. If I want it to be from, the first year until age, like I did here, age 70, then I did like that. Everybody copy? We good?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so death benefit option, age 71, we're changing from level. So all that means is, as we're putting money into the policy, the death benefit is going to be increasing with it. Okay? The death benefit increases as you put money into the policy. Now, as we start taking it out, I want to level it out, leave the death benefit the same, because the cost of insurance goes down just a tad bit when you have it out level. And as you're taking out cash, you don't want too much the cost of insurance. Everybody understand that? Okay, because the whole purpose of these is to get the minimum amount of death benefit so we can stuff the most cash in there. That's the whole point of this. Okay? If you want long-term care, you can put it. All you do is click yes. It's that simple. If you want long-term care, just click yes. For this scenario, I don't want it. I just want to use this for retirement. Unless I already have a long-term care I need taken care of. Okay? What I go down to next is where it says allocations. You click allocations and you determine where it goes. Okay? So the global index has the S&P 500 mixed inside of it with other entities as well. Okay, which is like the Hang Seng and the London LIBOR. That's just their, all it is just the England's stock market, and the Hang Seng, I believe, is like the Japan stock market. Okay, so it's all kind of mixed into there. All right, and I'm just doing 100% there because it already has this one in here. If you want, you can do 50-50. You can do 70, 20, 10. If you want to put some of the basic interest, just in case, like let's say if the market does 0 or something like that, like in 2008, they'd still get like 3.5% for being in the basic index. So you can kind of pick and determine what you want to do with that. Okay, everybody got me?
Mm-hmm.
Any questions so far? All right, then all we're gonna do is go here and click summary. Boom. All right, oh, you guys can't see that, so let me share I gotta share the full screen now. All right, can you guys see this other page now? Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so my death benefit is $740,000. 740,000. Okay. The cool part about this is it doesn't lapse, so it goes all the way to age 122, which is pretty awesome. Doesn't end up lapsing. Okay. No, we avoided MEC, which is awesome. Target premium, this is what you're gonna get paid off of. So someone go ahead and write that number down somewhere. I'm gonna come back to that just shortly. Write that down. Okay. This is the 7 pay is the most we can put for basically like the first 4.5 years. Okay. Guideline annual is how much we can put every year after that. So this is actually pretty good policy it's looking like so far. And then single pay premium is just this amount right here times 5, or times about 4.5 to be exact. Okay. All right. So
Can I ask a question right there?
nope. What's
You
up?
suck. Okay. So theoretically, I could put that $66,000, right? And then how I have to wait 4 years before I can put in the $13,000? Is that correct?
Yeah, you have to wait a little bit because
Okay.
basically what it is you can't hit what's called a mech, and
Right.
that's what those numbers are for. So yeah, you're right.
Okay. I just want to make sure I got the math right in my head.
Wait, say that one more time for me.
So theoretically, you can put this in, bam, one time.
Okay.
It could be in there for a year, but then you couldn't put money in for like the next 45 years.
Okay.
Okay. So all right, so we got here the $500 a month. Okay, my $6,000 going in each year. Okay. So this is how much you put in. This is how much the policy is worth. This is how much you have access to.
Hey, Tyler, can you blow that screen up because it cuts off the death benefit? The one that you're showing right now, with the cast. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. Okay, so this is what you put in. This is how much it's worth at the moment. This is how much access you have to cash. Understand this. Every single policy has what's called a surrender charge. Okay, and you cannot borrow money from the account until you are over the surrender charge. So if I want to get over the surrender charge sooner, I'd have to put more cash in over the target premium. That makes sense? Okay, so let's say and whatever my surrender charge is, so let's just say, give an example. If my surrender charge is $12,000 for the year, $12,000 period, because the surrender charge only goes for the first 11 years typically. So with this, it goes 11 years. Some policies like Pacific Life, it goes like 15 years. But it all just depends upon which company. This is 11 years surrender charge. After about the 11th year, you'll start having access to all your cash, basically. Anyways, so let's say if I have a surrender charge of $12,000, okay, and I have in my policy a cash value of $20,000, what can I really touch? Excuse me, if I have a accumulated value, which is a policy value of $20,000, how much do I have access to? So my surrender charge is $12,000. My policy value is $20,000. How much do I have access to?
8,000.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. That's how that works. Okay. And
So
eventually, over time, the surrender charge drops off. Okay?
Tyler,
Because companies, they make their money up front. You make all your money in the back end. I'm about to show you this right now. It looks super sexy. I can already just tell. Okay.
hey Tyler, when you say how you have access to your cash, does that mean you could take a withdrawal out, or a loan out, up to $8,000, and then it'll take out, and then you pay it back?
Correct.
Okay.
Or you don't have to pay it back. It's up to you.
Right, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then, so you see here, we started putting more 700, and then we got to 1,000 in the 7th year. Okay. And we keep putting that same 1,000 in until the age of 70. Okay. So I put in. You guys see that? So I end up putting in 415,000. Okay, at 70, that's the total amount that I put in. Cumulative premium. You guys see that cumulative premium? And right here, 415,000. That's what I put in over this 37-year period. My account though has 1.1 million in it. You guys see that?
Yeah.
If you don't see it, let me know.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we see it.
That line I have, can you guys see the highlighted? You guys see that on your screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So the 1.155 million is what my policy value is, and that's also what I have access to. You see that?
Yeah. It's equal.
All right. And on top of that, what do my death benefits start off as?
740.
So you see how it went up over that time period? Okay. So if something happened to me, Richie and the kids get 1.8 million. Or excuse me, not Richie and the kids. I'm Tyra right now, so I guess Ryan and the kids. All right. Everybody following that? Okay. But we're using this for death. We're using this for the need for retirement. So what happens is we start taking out. I can take out 80,000 each year tax free. Okay, 80,000 each year tax free from 71, and it keeps on going until 101. So I put in 415,000, and I took out 2 million. And even at 101, I still have 189,000 in here that I could access.
We scroll up a little bit.
Sure.
The other way. Scroll
Up, you mean?
Yeah. So, okay, so wait. From age 71 to 76, we're withdrawing. And at 76, you withdraw and take a loan. Why does it switch over like that?
Because it's called withdrawal to basis. So you're basically taking out a lot of what you put in, and then after that, you're just going ahead and doing the loan portion. Right? You can just tell them this is just how the software illustrates it. You still take out 80,000 tax free regardless.
Okay. But why does it switch over in year 76?
Because you took out. It's called withdrawal to loan basis. That's what you click on the illustration. So you withdraw in it, and then it switches over to the loan portion. So that's just how the software illustrates it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't set that. That's just how the software does it.
Correct.
Okay.
Is another way to explain that kind of like a return of premium first before you take out loans?
Kinda. I don't know if that does this equal 415,000. I know you can do the math and let me know, but I don't think it does.
So, because pretty much my question.
It's close. It's really close because you got 160 and 160. That's 420 plus another 80, right? And 13. That's close to the 400 something thousand you put in.
It's $415,350.
So it was right.
Okay, then there you go.
It is your premium.
Okay, so that's a return premium. Okay.
So pretty much my question was going to be, I pretty much know the answer to the question, but I was going to have Tyler explain it. So Christina, in other words, with IULs, there's a feature called there's a feature that's called there's essentially a feature that's called first in, first out. So in other words, like the amount of money you put in, the amount of money you pull out is the first amount of money that basically comes out.
All right, thanks, Dee.
Okay, I have a question. So, in year 76, you're taking a loan out. That money's tax-free, correct? Because it's a loan.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I think I've seen this illustration.
Okay, we got it. Everybody good?
Boom.
Pretty simple, right? All right, so let's go back. So let's talk about this real quick. So the target premium. So this is how you base your commission. Okay, so with what we're gonna do. All right, so you go to the calculator, and our target premium was
6001.
6001. Can you guys all see my calculator?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with not Nationwide, Transamerica, they paid 125%. So you do that. And then whatever your contract is, you multiply it by that. Like I'm an SMD. All right, so that's what I make as an SMD. Let's say, I think Kelly just hit, what?
MD.
MD? Boom, 37,500.
Kind of thing.
Yep. Someone's asking me. All right, we got that. So
Yes,
just
sir.
you take whatever the target premium is, you multiply that times 125%, gives you that number right there. And then let's say if you're an associate, there you go, 2,600. 2 hours worth of work, not bad. What Larry and Tiff, you guys just hit senior associate?
Yeah, we're at 45.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah.
All right. Fairly simple. You guys all got that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's do another one. All right, let me exit this.
I had a question on the living benefits because I know you talked briefly on the long-term care, but you can't have both long-term care and living benefits, right?
You know what? I'm not 100% sure. I don't do these often. Transamerican. I use them once. Nationwide, Pacific Lot. I'm like, when everyone declines, like, all right, let's see a Transamerican guy. But I believe you can on here actually have them both.
I don't think you can have long-term care and the chronic, I believe.
It let me do it. It would have said error.
Is it on there? Because last time I ran it, I had to go click on the living benefits and click each chronic and critical because it automatically clicks the long term that's on. The other two aren't.
Yeah, let me do it. It's already so we go back, it's already, I checked it both. Yes.
Is
And
this
that's
long
already on there.
term versus
But those say no.
long term?
The terminal illness is on.
Right.
Try that.
So it doesn't let you do long-term care and chronic illness at the same time. So I guess there's just a little bit different features on there depending on what the client needs.
Sure.
Hey,
So I
so
think some of the
I'm having a
long-term care stuff can be used for the chronic illness, meaning that like if you're critically ill, you're probably going to be needing long-term care.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't make sense probably to have both. So that probably is one of the reasons why, for sure. What's up, Larry?
so I'm having a brain fart. What's the difference between long-term care and living benefits at the moment?
Who can explain that?
Say that again.
What's the difference between long-term care and living benefits?
Isn't long-term care part of the living benefits umbrella? The four options that we talk about?
Critical, chronicle, or
They're a
terminal?
little bit different.
No, that's the living benefits.
Yeah, they are a little bit different. You know, do us a favor, Larry.
Look
Figure
it up.
for us.
All right.
The living benefits is the chronic, critical, and terminal illness. The long-term care.
If you're not 100% sure, don't try to guess, please.
Is it the continence? You're unable to feed yourself, bathe yourself.
That's living benefits.
That's living benefits. Okay.
The 6 daily needs. But there is a difference. He's right. There is a difference because one you need to have a license for, the other one you don't. So long-term care, you need to have an extra license. That's the health license. Living benefits, you don't need the health license. So there is a difference for sure.
Okay, so I have a life and health.
All of us on here do, bro. Yeah, you can. Absolutely. Back in California, though, you don't have to do that. You can get either or. Like at first, like I just got I believe myself and Armando and Sean, we all just got the life license first, and then later on we took the health. In Texas, they don't allow you to do that. You got to do both at the same time. In other states, they don't allow you to do that either.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. So let's do another one. All right, let's try someone else.
Hey, Tyler, start all the way back
You do
over.
a child policy?
Yeah, I was about to do a child policy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start all over so that people can learn.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, I mean, I finally got logged in, so I'm ready.
All right, bet. So what you do is, ladies and gentlemen, first go to Transamerica Premier Life. Just type that in Google. Okay. Then click that option right here. It's going to say Transamerica Life Insurance Company Home. Don't just put Transamerica. You have to put Transamerica Premier Life. There's a big difference. Okay. From there, it's going to take you to this website here. Let's just sign me out. All right. What you'll do is you'll click register.
It won't let me register because it's not recognizing my tax ID, which would be my social, correct?
Yeah,
Apply
but
to Monday.
are you clicking the first one? You got to click Transamerica Life Insurance Company Representative, not policyholder.
Yeah, that's the one I'm clicking.
Okay.
Yeah, just maybe we just got to call them on Monday. Like, you literally just got appointed, the day before yesterday? So they probably don't have you all up in their system yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send a text to Rishi.
Okay. Then you'll go ahead and register yourself. You'll click register, Transamerica Life Insurance Company Representative. Click continue.
Yeah.
Okay. Then all this stuff will you enter here. Okay. Hit continue. Then you'll start getting your registration done.
Boom.
All right. You good, Larry?
Oh, yeah, I'm in, man. I'm ready to go on to, I don't know how to find the IUL right now. That's what I'm looking for.
All right. So we're going to go.
Yeah.
All right. Once we sign in.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go to resources. My Transware illustration software. So go resources, web-based tools, and under it's going to say My Transware illustration software. So resources, web-based tools, My Transware illustration software. Then we're going to click it. Okay. Then from there, hit launch My Transware. Hit launch My Transware. Do that. Click here to continue. Okay, and then the first one says Index Universal Life. We'll select product, and then it gets us to the software. You got it, brother? You get there?
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. All right.
Why does it say 2017? Is that just a 2017 version? Is that when it came out?
Correct.
Thank you.
Need to put college. Oh, yeah, there we go.
All right, so let's see. How old is your newborn baby?
6/19, 7 months. So June 19th, 2020.
All right, not even one yet.
Nope.
All right, so what we're going to do, we enter his information in. And you see the risk class is juvenile, so we don't get to pick that. They automatically know it's a juvenile. Okay? We can do the same things. We can go ahead and change this. Increasing. Now, if you want income to show later on, you can, or you can just solve for the face. Let's just say we're going to get this little guy some income later on in life. Okay? We'll click the same thing. So guideline increasing, death benefit, target face, income stream solve. We're going to do premium specifications. And all we're going to do is this. Let's just do $200 a month. All right, and we'll do that until the age of, let's just say, 40. Okay?
Have to change the mode to monthly?
Yes, we do. Thank you, Christina. Okay. I was trying to see if someone would catch it. I'm kidding. Easily forgot. All right. So $200 a month from now to the age of 40. Plan specifications. Just change that to 1,000. Okay, let's go back up. Let's make sure we got everybody on the same page. So he wants to go to college. Juvenile. Okay. Guideline. Increasing death benefit. Target face income stream solve.
Question.
And income stream solve. Hold on, please. Okay. Premium mode monthly. And the plan premium is just gonna put $200 from now until 40. The cool part about this is if Larry feels like his son can take it over at 25, like, hey son, I just need you to put $200 a month in here until you're 40. Okay? I've taken care of the first 25 years.
Right.
You can take care of the next 15.
If he can, I did a bad job raising him.
All right. What's your question, sir?
Go back up. Okay. Where to the policy design. Okay, the solve where you have target face, income stream solve. If you left it at target face, you would put a target amount in there.
No, it'll figure out. It'll go ahead and solve for the face amount for us.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So in income options, so there's a couple things you can do. You can set this up to which, hey, Larry could actually set this up to which he could have his kid retire for his retirement, or I'm going to show you guys a few different ways how it can be utilized. Okay. So let's just say 65. Policy changes, add. We're going to go ahead and switch this at the age of 40. Okay, we're going to level it out after 40 because we stopped putting cash in. So we don't want him to have, having to pay for more cost of insurance. He's now putting more cash in, okay? We're good upon that?
Yeah.
All right. So we can't even do long-term care because the person's under the age of 18. Well, actually, with Nationwide, you have to be over 21, actually. I think with Transamerica, it's only 18. Okay? Plan specifics or allocations, it's already set up like this. Okay.
But you can do living benefits.
Yeah, it's already on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do these. We'll see.
Is that why it's green? Is that the green versus red?
It won't let you.
Yeah. Yeah, green versus red.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and hit summary. Before I move forward, does anyone have questions? Like, I'm getting like 5 people talking to me. I got Michael, Larry, Christina, D'Angelo, Jose, and Tish. Anyone that not those names have a question or understand what's going on? If you do not, this is the perfect time. Here's the whole. If I'm doing trainings like this, I'm breaking it down. All right, the Bible talks about this. And all you're getting, get understanding. Okay, I don't want, the whole purpose of this is that you learn it, so eventually you can teach it. That's the whole point. Like, I need more of you guys to be able to teach this. As I'm going through this, like, Tish is learning this to teach it. Larry's learning to teach it. You get what I'm saying? You guys are learning this to teach it. Don't just learn it to learn it. Because if you learn it to teach it, you'll master it, and you'll really be able to understand it. So have your learning thing, okay, I'm going to eventually teach this. Christina's learning it to teach it. Michael's learning it to teach it, not just for their own personal understanding. Because if you want to have a big team, eventually you got to be able to teach it. Okay, so if I didn't name your name and you have a question, ask. There is no dumb questions. The worst thing to do is leave this training today and not know how to do one of these, and I just spent an hour doing it. All right. Guess no questions. See what this little fella gets.
Come on, Caleb.
I got a question while it's
There you
thinking.
got a question. Here you go.
I just thought about it. So, I'm playing with it, Wes. You're talking, and so you said we get paid on target premium.
Yeah.
And so, how come if you're doing $6,000, how come it comes slightly different on the child?
I'm not doing $6,000 on the child. I'm doing $200.
Oh, 200. Okay, my bad.
But also too, it's just because of their age. So a lot of times it's gonna be like their age and health and stuff like that. Yeah. So sometimes the target premium like kind of is what it is. But the target premium really goes off the death benefit amount. So the more insurance they have, the more you get paid. But so when they're a child, the insurance is gonna be pretty low just because of their age and their health.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. And this is taking a little bit longer. Who else is running this as I'm doing it?
I am, and it's on the same screen you have.
It's just rotating?
No, I don't even get a rotation. I just get about blank.
Mine
Like-
came through.
Yours came through?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Christina, let's share screen and you teach us
I'm about
the
to say that right
illustration.
now. You did everything the same, right?
Yep.
All right, let me give you the ability.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, go ahead, Christina. You can share your screen.
Can y'all see that?
Not yet. Now I can. All right, so we got a death benefit. Wait a second. This still shows the other one.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Or
No, the other one was 700. That shows 415. That's right.
wait, go up. What did you put for the? Go back up. Okay, now go down. Go to the. Why was it showing 6,000 though a year when we did 200?
I was wondering that. Did I do something?
And that's why I said it wasn't the right one.
Okay.
It showed.
But I have 200 here.
Click reports again, and you have to update it. It won't update until you push summary again.
Yeah.
Okay, I did that though. Oh, well now I'm in your boat.
Yeah, I can't get nothing to pull up at all.
Shit, I got a dang error sign. See, and that's the only reason I don't like their software's got to do everything online. Let's see here.
Come on.
No, don't do us like this. The suspense is killing everybody now.
Why don't they have an e-app?
Because that's too easy, Michael.
Why don't they have an e-app?
Make it hard on.
What do you mean, like, why can't we download this?
Yeah, like a e-app. Transamerica should have an e-app for their appointees, so that it'll calculate everything. But I like this. Wondering why.
So what is illustration? What is illustration versus summary?
It's
Here.
just the longer version.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a longer version. I mean, should we just need to get something.
Yeah,
I mean, shit.
I hit illustration to see if it'll come up, but I'm getting nothing yet.
Okay.
See, I've had this happen to me with them before. It sucks. I've had to exit out the entire thing and come back.
Well, at least we got to see how to enter it in without the numbers.
Yeah, but now this is killing me, man. Now I want to.
You see how it plays out.
Yeah, right. Like, dang, man. It's like trying to watch the end of a movie, and all of a sudden the whole screen just goes blank. You're like, what?
Oh, the tape broke.
Well, that sucks.
Is Transamerica's system slow whenever there's more than one person in the system?
I think they'd have that overcome by now.
Oh shoot, that's hilarious. This is horrible.
I think it's one reason because of Zoom.
Nah, that wouldn't make a difference.
You don't think Zoom slow it down?
No. They don't even know we're on Zoom.
Yeah, exactly. Like they have no clue.
Tyler, did you want to mention anything about the additional concierge planning writer?
You can do it.
I think Tish is ready to teach.
Agreed.
It goes along with the full service new FFIUL, right? If you want to add the Everest package on there, it's just it's labeled additional services writer, concierge planning writer, and you just go under there and click yes or no, but they have to be over 18 again.
But that's
And
that,
it has to be a minimum of $250,000 face amount.
right? Does that come free? Or-
Yeah, it's included.
Yeah.
But you have to have a minimum of 250,000, and you have to be over 18, I believe.
Man, this sucks. I want to see this.
Like, can we just start over? Let's try it one more time.
I think we have to exit everything.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? Like, get out there and complete software. Like, hold on, let me do this. Let me exit everything. Like, I'm gonna log off of their entire software and just start over. Just exit the screen in general. Like, I exit the whole screen and just see what happens. Because that usually that's how I've had to get back in and rerun it.
Bless you.
I apologize, you guys hear my kids. They're awake. And they are extremely playful. Or maybe you guys don't hear them, I don't know. I can hear them.
No, I can't hear him.
Oh, okay.
I never hear them.
Shoot, they're over here loud right now. Oh, cool.
Let's see if yours takes forever, because mine went all the way back in or back out, and then I'm stuck on this screen.
Is it a blank white screen?
Yeah, it says at the bottom, waiting for my transware@transamerica.com.
Yep, me too, man.
Yep.
Me 3. Yeah, something's wrong with their site.
Tish got so mad she left.
She's on still, man.
Well, it said Tish Cook left on my screen.
Oh, that's funny.
She's like, I'm talking about that writer, and I'm out.
All right. So forget that. Let's real quickly. I'll teach you guys this then. So I'm gonna take recontrol. Thank you, Christina. So this is the link in which you can go ahead to do term policies. Okay. I'll put it in the chat box right now. That's the link. Oh, what happened?
Hey, is that the little thing where you get to, like, you can do it on your phone, a little app where you can just go through? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is that literally exactly the quote that it would be? Like, I sent that to my cousin, they're reviewing it right now. Is that literally what they will pay?
If they get approved at that rate.
That health rate? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that thing's simple. I was thinking maybe that's what Transamerica could do for their IUL if there wasn't so much stuff you got to enter.
Yeah, so that's where you go for that. Okay, so right now I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. So you just got to copy and paste somewhere, save that link. Okay, and what happens, that link will take you here. Okay, it'll take you here. And all you do is click run quote. Where'd it go? Run a quote. All right. So typically I use the Trendsetter LB that has the living benefits. Okay. And then the one that says Trendsetter Super does not have living benefits. So this is with living benefits, this is without living benefits. And what we'll do is we'll run the quote on the same person, same death benefit amount for the LB, and then we'll just show that it's just a few dollars difference. Okay.
Hey, Tyler, we can use my cousin if you want to.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right.
All right. So let's go ahead and take Trendsetter LB 2017. Okay.
What is the age limit again for getting the living benefits?
Age limit as far as, I don't know, like, what age can they get it? Like,
Yeah.
up to?
Yeah.
I don't remember, Tish, to be honest with you. I think it's like 65, to be honest with you. Or 60. I'm not 100% sure. But I want to say it's like 60 or 65. And what we do, we can try it. Let's figure it out together. Let's try it. But I want to say it's like 60 or 65. Because
I
after
think
that,
it's like 55 because I tried it for my dad and he they told me I had to run the super quote.
It might be. I'm thinking my mom has one. I'm trying to remember when I wrote her up on it. I don't know if
Unless
she was
they
50.
changed it.
Huh?
Unless they recently changed it.
Well, but I mean, I did this for my mom like 8 years ago. So it's been a minute. So that's a good question. Figure it out for me. Not
I
Tish.
think I ran one on my brother-in-law, and he's 67.
And he was able to get it?
It brought up, it would only give him 20 years. It wouldn't
Correct.
give him anything past that.
That's why I thought it was in the 60s for sure. Because they'll give you 20 years. Tops. Larry Cousin.
Yeah.
What state is he in, brother?
Texas.
Smoker, non-smoker?
No smoking.
No smoking.
Right. And then birthday is 5/18/84.
I don't know what we missed. Oh, I know that's what it said. I'm on.
Hey, Kristen. Good morning.
My bad. Good
Let
morning.
everybody know that you're on. We know you're on.
My bad. We were freaking out. We thought we were. We just got home from work, so we were like, "Oh, our bad." Me and Lee are here though.
What rating is he gonna be? Larry. Larry! Well, we lost it. All right, let's do preferred. Let's do $1 million on him. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. That's all you do. You literally just do that, and then you hit run quote. All right. So for him, $1 million, $41 a month. Okay. For a 10-year, a 15-year, $59. A 20-year, $81. $100 for 25, and then 121 for 30 years. That's actually not bad with living benefits. So if he gets critically, chronically, or terminally ill, he has access up to 90%. I just put him at preferred and put $1 million on him.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, question. So, if they're getting an IUL too, right, then I could just do their death benefit on a term for like 10 years of their salary? Because that's what I ran it for since we're trying to get them in an IUL too. Or would you still do the death benefit at $1 million?
It kind of just depends. So when you did his dime, what was his insurable need?
Yeah, for sure. I just went on for this one. I went on his what his salary was for 10 years.
Got you. So I usually do the full thing, the dime,
Yeah.
to determine all the insurable need, and then whatever I can get with the IUL. Let's say his insurable need is $1 million. Now let's say the IUL will produce for him, based on the numbers he's doing, it gets him $750. The other $250 I just put in the term.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I just do that, and then I run it for if he has little kids. I just run it until the time in which the kids are already grown.
Okay.
And then you get, and then also with the IUL, it'll eventually offset it, and eventually he'll have over that $1 million, and that will just drop off the term if he never needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's usually how I do it.
Okay. Or he could switch it over to an IUL, that 5-year window, right?
Say it again.
Like when you do a Transamerica term, one of these, they have 5 years to pick if they want to flip it to an IUL, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Tish. So yeah, so from 25 to 249, age 8. What is that? Oh yeah, what she just said. So 18 to 16.
So you can't do it after age 60.
I guess not.
Yeah, you can. Super, you have to go to super.
Super.
60,
Yeah.
70, okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
about this is I don't know everything and I'm okay with it. Don't know everything, I'm okay with it. Right? I don't know about you guys, but I've experienced leadership in the past, not saying with our company, but other places. If they don't know everything, people get mad when someone questions them. Like, I could care less. Like, I prefer people to know more.
There's no way you can know everything.
Heck no. All right.
Too much knowledge out there.
Okay, so there we go right here. So pretty simple. Now what we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna use that set. So we see here, someone just write these numbers down for me. So the term LB for the 10 years, 41 per million. Okay. 59.34 for a 15 year. Okay. It's 81.70 for the 20 year. It's $100.62 for the 25 year, and then it's $121.26 for the 30 year. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go back, run a quote, and we're gonna use his same information and just do the super without the LB. I want you guys to see it. It's not that big of a difference typically. Okay, we're gonna be getting off here pretty shortly, and I'll give you guys some time to still go hop on the next Zoom, which is gonna be really, really good. Her story almost made me cry. Shoot. All right, we're going with May. What is it, brother? 1984.
Yeah, 5/18/84.
Okay. Three. All right. We'll run quote. Oh,
Just like response.
okay. We picked preferred last time, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, that's a big difference.
Oh yeah, it is. That's $12 on the first one, or $13 on the first one.
Bucks.
The third one's $22. The next one's 31.
That's a big difference.
25 is 28, and then the bot 30 is literally like $50.
Yeah, so that's a big difference in the LB and the non-LB.
Yeah.
And so just to be clear, like the super, it just means you get it if you die.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Thank you for explaining that, because I'm pretty sure there's people on here that didn't know the difference. So,
couldn't you run these illustrations and show them the difference between, like,
come closer to the mic, brother. I can barely hear you.
Can you let me put my headset on? I can find it. Can you like tell them what the term life would be without living benefits, and then explain to them what the term life would be with living benefits and what the living benefits covers? Because there's really not that much difference between the Trendsetter Super and 2019 and the 2017 version.
Yeah, you can do that for sure. You can.
Because I think
I honestly though, usually what I do, I just tell them the Trendsetter price, just because I want them to have that benefit. I can, you know what I mean? Like, I want them to be able to, if something happens to them and they didn't have it, and they come back to me like, well, what can I have done? And I'm like, oh, well, you didn't go with that one because it was $13 more. You know what I mean? Like, that's, you know how heartbreaking that is for the family.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I usually don't even offer the Trendsetter Super unless Transamerica says they're not going to give them the LB. Because sometimes people don't qualify for the LB. They only qualify for the Super. So I don't want $13 or maybe even $50 to potentially stop them from getting it just because I was too scared to say it because of the difference in the price. If you see the value as a professional, put value upon it. And if they say, well, that's too expensive for me, right? Maybe like, okay, let's lower the death benefit. You know what I mean? Let's kind of do that because you want them to have this if they need it. Like, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I can here's right here, I'll show you guys an example. Shoot.
And thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. here's the time of Transamerica to pay out, and this is to one of the SMDs in Pinnacle. This is their LB. They had an LB. They only made 3 payments.
Wow.
Right? This is just a year ago. Just a year ago. Like, this is a big deal. So I prefer, like, you know what I mean? If they need it, I prefer them to be able to have access to this. Like, the worst thing would be is something happened to them, and because of $50, you were scared to tell them. Like, are you kidding me?
So this 247 is 90% of the death benefit?
Correct.
Thank you.
And what happens to the remaining? Is it still in place or is it just closed out?
The remaining 3, they go ahead and figure out what the payment will be on the remaining whatever money, right? Which I guess would be $3,000, whatever. You probably paying like $1 a month or something. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah. So they reconfigure what your death benefit will be. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if they need it, I want them to have access to this. You know what I mean? Like I said, the worst thing would be is that if something did happen, because none of us can predict the future. If so, we'd all be millionaires in the stock market right now. You know what I mean? That's really how it is. So you definitely want them to have that. You know what I mean? That's really what that is. So I typically don't offer the super unless Transamerica says, hey, they're not allowed to get it.
So for the remaining 10%, you just pay for that, and if you don't use it, then it goes back to the company.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they take the 247 or 248 almost as a loan.
There's no loan here.
And
There's no loan.
okay, they're taking out 90% of the value. Okay. So whatever's left in the death benefit, say 3 days later they die, they have a terminal illness and they die. What happens to the rest of
It goes to their family,
Okay. All right, thank
or
you.
whoever the beneficiary is.
If they die, they get everything. It closes.
Okay.
Correct.
All right,
But
thank you.
living benefits is 90%.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hopefully this helped. Let me go ahead and pull up my other screen real quick. Share this. Okay. All right. So, taught you guys how to log into Transamerica today, how to get access to the illustration software, how to run their illustrations, what to look for. Okay. Understanding your compensation on that as well. So that's what we did today. Also, I taught you how to do how to run a term quote. Okay. So a little bit of some homework. Hey, we got to build you a team. Okay. Kind of went over the same stuff last time. All right. What I'll do too next week, for some of you who don't know how to do it, is like what to do exactly to take a person